I've got a history lesson that I'd like to share with you. If you want to know more, stay tuned. Hi, folks. It's Jeff Levin here, and today we're talking about the birth of the modern American folding locking knife. Now, prior to 1964, if you have a folding knife, chances are it looks something like this, or it looks something like this. So it was a folding pocket knife, and that's all it was. If you wanted something for self-defense, or if you wanted something for some serious hunting tasks, you had to use a fixed blade knife. That is until Al Buck, who is the son of Hoyt Buck from Buck Knives, developed and came up with this bad boy here. The Buck 110 folder. It is the very first locking folding knife that came out in America, and it changed the knife world forever. And every single locking folding knife that you have and own today started because of this. Now, this is it's probably not the best folder that you've ever owned, but it is probably the first folder that you've ever owned if you're up around my age. Now, this is the very first locking folding knife, and this saw time in Vietnam. It was on the belts of a lot of soldiers, and it was also in the woods on the belts of a lot of hunters, and in the fields on the belts of many farmers, and in some cases still is today. Now, there's no pocket clip or anything like that. It is what it is, which is just a big 7-ounce hunk of metal and wood. And back in those days, you had a sheath, and you carried it on your belt because it was big and heavy, and that's the only way you could carry it. Now, like I said, this went to Vietnam, and it was used by a lot of people, and it was actually one of those knives, because of Buck's lifetime warranty, that was actually handed down from father to son, and in some cases from grandfather to father to son. I myself have owned a Buck knife, a Buck 110, most of my life. I was raised with them and still have one today, and will always have one. They're a great knife. The knife world has changed considerably since the humble lockback, and knives have become much lighter, much cheaper. They got the super steels now, like S30V and 35VN and whatnot. And yeah, it's all changed. But they all started right here. And so there you go. If you don't have one in your knife collection, you're missing out. You really should have one. They still make them today, and they still come with that Buck lifetime warranty. So there you go. Now Buck has come a long way since then, and they've produced. They stayed up with everybody and produced all kinds of different locking knives as well. Even the paramilitary 2 here is an offshoot from the Buck 110 because it's a locking knife. And so there you go. Just a bit of a history lesson for you there. It's where it all started. So no matter what's in your pocket right now, it started right here. Alright, folks, that's going to do it for today. That's enough history lesson. Now go outside and play. Alright, we'll see you next time, folks. Take care. Bye now.